everybody, it's that time again. It's time for Art is Fun with Nonna. I'm Nonna and I have another wonderful drawing for you today. We're doing a series of farm animals because in our area we have lots of state fairs and county fairs, and the kids are way involved with 4-H and their animals that they take care of. So I thought we'd do some farm animals. Today we've got a piggy, and he's a cute little piggy. I saw some really tiny kids walking these really huge hogs around, and they were making them go in the right way. They had cows in their halters, and sheep and goats and all kind of animals. So we're going to explore some farm animals for the next couple of weeks. I hope you are having a good day, and we're going to have a better day because we're going to make a great drawing together. So gather your paper, your pencil, your eraser, and let's get started with our drawing of Mr. Pig. All right, so let's start with our paper horizontal because it's kind of a long animal. This pig is going to be a little bit easier than the last one. Last time we did a chick and an egg. So it was a little bit more complicated, but this one's going to be pretty straightforward, and I think you won't have too much problem doing it. Just our basic shapes, and the oval is the most prominent, which we always kind of rely on. So let's go ahead and just in the middle of a page, maybe giving yourself a little bit more edge over here for the head, we're going to make an oval. And Mr. Pig is a little bit on the chunky side, so he's going to have a chunky body. So make your oval nice and generous. And then we're going to put a head on the pig. And his head's pretty low on the body, so we're just going to put a circle right about there. All right, now he has like a snout because he digs in the dirt a lot, so we're going to put another circle that's going to go a little bit below this one on the edge, on the bottom edge, so he can do his snorty snuffly thing. And then we are going to do some ears, and ears are just like triangles. So we're going to put one ear, we're going to just make a line like that, and then make the ear come down like that. I've seen some pigs where their ears pretty much almost cover their eyes. And remember to keep don't have a death grip on that pencil. Have your wrists be fluid and light, and just kind of go with it. That's what art's all about. Self-expression. And it's supposed to be about relaxation, although sometimes it's not. So I start over here, and then I have to make a line, and then I'll make my triangle. The reason for that is that you kind of have the ear kind of standing up off of the, I don't know if you can see that, but that's going to kind of stand up off of the pig head. Can you see that? I hope so. That looks pretty good. Now we're going to make his little nostrils, and those are going to be ovals. So we're going to make two ovals, one here and the other one here. And they're a little bit slanted. You can make a little slant on that. And now the pigs need some eyes. Now pigs do not have big eyes. So you can make your eyes, mine are kind of big, but you can make them any size you want. I'm going to make my eyes a little bit smaller than I did on this top drawing that we see. I think that looks more like pig eyes, because they don't use their eyes for a lot. They use their snorter and their rooter on most everything they eat. Now I think we can start erasing some of the lines in the head so that we just see just how it's going to look with our finished drawing. So I'm going to take my eraser and I'm going to erase the line that I used to make the body. Sometimes I erase a line I don't mean to, like that one, but I put it right back in. And then I'm going to erase the line that's going through the snout and the rest of the line that's going through the head, through the snout. Now that looks pretty good. He looks like a rootin' tootin' pig to me. Now we're going to make a little smile because he's a happy pig. He's owned by vegetarians, so he's good. Now we're going to make the pupil of the eye. And that's just going to be kind of, let's see if I did that wrong. Don't forget to use your eraser. It's important. And then if you want to, you can kind of color in these lines. Of course, when you go to paint it or whatever you feel like doing, you can paint these lines, and you could, and this is kind of the snout is open to the interior here, so it's going to be a little bit darker in there. Just do that real quick. Now we're going to erase the line through the ear. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. The only thing I say is I think he needs to be a little bit fatter. He looks a little bit skinny, so we're going to make him a nice, healthy, chunky little monkey there. So I don't like that line, so I'm going to take it right out of there. The only thing you might have trouble with in this is his curly tail. There's a little bit of a trick to that, but we'll get to that in a minute. Now we're going to do our legs. So we're going to put his front leg. If you go like to the middle of the ear and you kind of go straight down, you can start one side of the leg on this. And they kind of have short little legs for their body size, but just make a W on the end of the leg. And you can go up so that the leg is a little bit chunky. And then we're going to make another leg back here. And it's not going to be as long as the one in front, because remember, as things are behind one another, they look shorter and smaller. So there we go. And then just make a little arc over that little trotter, the little hoof there, and there he is. And now we're going to make our back leg. There's a little bit of a trick to the back leg. If you can just make an arc, come to the very bottom of the body, and you're just going to go make a little arc like that. That's because the back leg stands just a little bit behind. That's part of the hindquarters. And you want these legs to be about the same size, so kind of eye that, and that leg will come down about there. And we make it, we're going to go at the top, we're just going to go out a little bit because that's his little ham hock or whatever that is, hind quarter. There we go. I think that looks all right. And then we're going to make a little bit of an arc on that. And now he only has 3 legs. He needs 4 legs. So come over right about here and just make another little line that goes out like that, because we're drawing this part but on the back leg. And then come straight down. And remember, this leg has to go behind this one, so it's going to appear like it's a little bit shorter. It's more in line with this leg. So there we go. Make your little upside down V, or this is more like a W shape. You can start finding letters once you start learning your letters in the things that you draw. Matter of fact, maybe we'll do some letters and just make drawings out of them. I think he looks pretty good. He looks pretty happy. I think he needs something in his mouth. Why don't you get some hay or something in that mouth? Just put little squiggly lines there, and he's going to be eating some hay. Well, let's put it in his mouth, Nonna. There you go. There, I like that. All right. Now this is a little bit tricky, but what we're going to do is we're going to make a number 3 for a tail. So I want you to go up to the top left part of his body where his tail would be, and I want you just to make a number 3. 1 and a 3. Okay, just like that. Now you're going to go and you're going to kind of make a parallel line with that body and just make that shape. If that's all you can do, I think that's a pretty good shape for him. You want to try to make it a little bit more 3-dimensional, you can do like that and go like that. But that's, you can just make a 3. It's fine. Okay, so that is our pig. And if you want to, I made some little grass blades. Those are just like V's or M's. You can make little M's. How about that? Little M there. little V there. So that's like little grass under his feet, and you can make a couple little M's, V's, whatever. So he's getting a chunk full of yummy grass out in the field. So that's our pig. We're good to go. All right, so there's our pig, and now he's ready to color. He's ready to color, and I saw all different colors of pigs. If you want to make a real pig, some of them are just pink. They're all pink. Some of them have spots on them. I did some spots on my sample drawing here. You can do that. Some of them are half black, half white. Some of them are red, like a chestnut red color. Or you can have a sparkly, bedazzled unicorn pig. You can put a horn on his front if you like unicorns. Some people just love unicorns. And so whatever you want to do. Just make sure to use the correct paper to draw on if you actually want to paint with water, because a lot of paper will not, it will start to buckle, it will start to wrinkle if you try to paint on most of the drawing paper that you get. There are papers that you can get that are meant for painting, so I would recommend that if you like to paint. And remember, you can use glitter, you can put any kind of a background you want on them. You can put a bow on them if you want a girl pig. I want you to use your imaginations and your creativity and just express yourself through your art, because that's what it's all about. And don't forget, you don't have to be perfect. That's why we have erasers. And we can use them, and we can practice, and we get better with every drawing that we make. So practice, practice, practice. I hope you had fun during our farm animal pig. They're a fun animal, and they're really supposed to be very intelligent. So if you've never seen a pig, look some up and get familiar with how they look and where they live. That's another thing you can do, is you can study pigs a little bit as you're drawing. Study the things that you're drawing, and that'll give you more insight and to do a better drawing. So I hope you enjoyed our pig, our farm animal. We'll be doing some more, and I hope you will join me next time for Art is Fun with Nonna. See you then. Bye-bye.